first of this week. Cup of tea, let's go first. I am Chris and Leigh.
Yes, welcome to this week's Cup of Tea with Chris, who's on holiday on a beach. Look at that, we bring you some exotic locations on this show. Look at that, I wish I was there with you, Chris, but I'm not. So there's Chris and I'm Leigh, and this is Cup of Tea with Chris and Leigh. On with the show, Chris.
Chris, have you got a joke for us today?
Yes. Why the fish laugh?
I don't know. Why did the fish laugh?
It was the seaweed.
Well, I do have a joke this week, and I'm going to keep it in theme with the sea and the nautical, and and my joke this week is, it's not about seaweed. Very good though, very funny, Chris. Why are pirates so awesome? Because they are!
Welcome back. Welcome back to Dance Monkey.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by.
Good choice of songs there. I think that's one of your favourites, Chris, Dance Monkey. You seem to put that one in quite a bit, but why not? But yes, I still keep looking at you there on that beach and wish I was with you. But anyway, on with the show, Chris. Over to you.
I'm going to see you by the song called Oopsie.
Rosalie, but they've never seen. Yes, she had eyes like the moon. Would I be on a silver screen before the mess I'm on soon? She went. Indigo up in heaven today. Bombs going boom, 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 boom. She said, I wanna know when I can go back and get drunk with my friends. I wanna know when I can go back and be young again. Baba would go where the flowers grow, almond and peach trees in bloom. And he would know just when I want to so golden and opportune. And he went. Tulips the color of honey today. It's true. Bombs going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so that's it for this week. But I would like to thank Chris very much for doing this show, even while he's on holiday. That is a great thing. And the great news is, when this show comes out next Wednesday, Chris is back at SORM because we're opening again. How fabulous is that? But that's it for this week's Chris and Leigh. But we do, of course, have a special interview, Terp sports and some news. So do enjoy that for the rest of the show, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Hello and welcome to Terp Sport with me, Terp.
I've got some questions for you, Terps, if that's okay.
Yeah.
First one, what did you think of the England-Italy game?
Well, we played really well, but we lost unfortunately. But we're back to Italy.
Ah, good lad. Take it in good grades, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a great game, was it?
No.
But a shame. Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Never mind. Next time.
Hopefully it won't come.
Yeah. Yes, I like that. World Cup, yeah. Okay, now tonight there's a pre-season game with Bradford City and Bradford North End. Ben is going to watch, but what are your predictions?
Well, I reckon 2-1 to Bradford City.
2-1.
But obviously I don't follow them, so...
No, but we'll see next week if you're right or wrong.
We'll see tomorrow by then.
We'll see tomorrow, but this will be next week when this show goes out, so... Okay, fair enough. Obscure sports this week, I believe you've got one. What is it?
It's old belly flopping.
Belly flopping. And what does that involve?
So it involves someone jumping from a very high height into a small landing pool.
But they have to land it on their belly, don't they?
Yeah, they have to land it right.
And I think the highest is 110 foot by a guy called Roy. 110 foot where he just belly flops into it. Yeah, we might have some footage of that, Rowan, if you can find it.
I think Lee can do it.
I think I've got the belly for it, Josh.
We have the news today on a new special of the news of the world. It's so better than the normal news. But the good thing is, it's my last news of this year till September. So I can have a big well done break and I can have peace and quiet.
A deserved break.
Yes, a deserved break.
Yeah.
I am the king after all. So
Okay.
the first one is we have to talk about school. 1.5 million pupils are out of school last week. That sounds very bad. It's not really bad because I'm sure a lot of people are really bothered about going to school. People go to school and they're really bothered that much.
But can I just ask why they're out of school though?
Because it's to do with either being positive, people getting it, or to do with the isolation, like the bubbles.
Right, so it's COVID. Yeah. Okay.
Of course it's COVID. We should have the C word.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
My name or the other C word. And the second one, I don't. To be brutally honest, I don't really like it. A lot of people would debate and say, yeah, it should stay, it should go. But we have the foreign aid, the foreign aid budget, I think it's 0.7 of your GDP, and it's going to go down to 0.5. But why people are mad is because they're going to put a lock, so it may never change, so they may never go back to what the manifesto said. But boo-hoo. COVID costs more than means we'll have to cut payments. I can't give you, let's say not after before the pandemic, I'm going to give you 4 billion. I can't give you 4 billion. I'll give you 2 billion. Take 2 billion. Stop complaining. 2 billion is still more than 4. It's still more than. It's better than millions. It's better.
Conor, I think we might be moving away a bit from news and getting more into your opinions here.
Yeah. And
save that for what gets my goal.
Yeah. Third, we have Lando Norris, who mugged outside Wembley.
Yeah, he was mugged, wasn't he?
McLaren watch stolen after the European 20 final.
What do you think of that?
Sad for him.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in his watch game.
Yeah. You want to know where his watch is now because you might want to buy it.
I wonder what. If Josh can get us a picture, that'd be great. Take us a photograph. Our own photograph person here.
Wait a minute, you're not suggesting Josh had anything to do with the stealing of the McLaren watch,
we need people on the ground.
On the ground,
ground,
yeah. Reporters, yeah.
Says.
Roving reporters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or roving mad. And we have a third of people in England remain susceptible to coronavirus.
Even after all the jabs?
Yeah, so people who don't think it's right, you need to keep keep being sensible because
Yeah.
it might come for you and you might just disappear and never see you again.
That's good advice, Connor. Thank you.
I'm a doctor too.
Dr. Connor.
He's got a bad hernia. You need some tablets for your hernia. I can prescribe.
Are you going to sign off, Connor?
Yeah. This is a wonderful CB. This is a CB show. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to this week's special interview for SORM Studios in Bradford. We have, I'm very pleased to say, Mr. Javid. Oh, what's his second name, Javid?
Javid.
Well, you are known by some as the Savage Jabber, but obviously you're called Javid. So welcome anyway, Javid, and congratulations on your new job as Health Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Is it Leigh or someone?
Yep.
Is it your first time gig as a journalist?
It is.
Calling me Javid.
I'm sorry.
A little bit respect. I'm a minister. I've got a bigger pay grade than you, and my job is to keep you alive, not to kill you.
I do apologise that my research has been a bit sketchy today on that. I do apologise.
Have you got Dominic Cummings in your back pocket in your research?
Very funny. So, is it true, Javid, that you are actually Romulan?
No, I know. I saw Jim Davison did that. And what a great person, Jim Davison. A great conservative. He's done some great ones. He did a cracking one about Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor, the terrific, brilliant Chancellor who is balancing the books. He did one about being, what do they call it? Spock, what do they call it? Spock,
The Star Trek?
Yeah, what do they call Spock again?
What do they call what?
Well, the Romulans, and you've got...
Yeah, you've got the Klingons, you've got Cardassians, you've got the Ferengi.
Yeah, what do they call Spock?
Oh, he's a Vulcan.
Yeah, I'm going to say Viking.
Viking. A Vulcan,
It's too early in the morning for it, yeah. I mean, it's great,
It's all in good humour, isn't it?
Humor,
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you don't see it as offensive. That's good. It's great. I was going to say it's great that we'll be getting freedom back soon. What do you think about that, Javi?
It's great we're getting freedom, and it's because there's a one nation conservative party backed by the science, looking at data that we're getting that, and I always, when you talk to me about freedom, it's a great song I always look forward to. It's called, I was thinking Looking for Freedom, David Hasselhoff. You're old enough to remember the song, aren't you?
I am, thanks for pointing that out.
Of course, I want to pay a really massive respect to Matt Hancock, because Matt Hancock did a really good job in the last 18 months, and I've just come in last couple of weeks, got a vaccine. It's kind of easy. It's like eating chips and peas and just sitting back and letting everything do it, get sorted out.
So you're saying that the house was sort of in good order when you turned up?
Get your house in order first, and then someone comes in, and it's like when you get. I'm like the intern in this job, and now I'm permanently, and now I'm just rising through.
Would you say it's been an easy transition for you then?
It's easy because we're getting very good. We have a lot of vaccines, but the hardest part is we're trying to keep the hospitals safe, and the hardest part is that the 13 million people could be on the NHS waiting list after because of long conditions like breast cancer or big health problems.
Well, just speaking of the NHS, what do you say to your critics about you not being a fan of the NHS?
Well, the Labour Party, what can you say about the Labour Party? You never know what the Labour Party, you never know what the next policy each day is, You've got Mr. Chris and Leigh. I think I've read that he didn't think the football game was safe, but he still went to the game. Any minister, the problem is, any minister of the Conservative Party we appoint or get him, the Labour Party is going to say, he doesn't like the NHS, so what do you want to get? You want to get Joe Blogg, Lee Stoddard, who's from the, just a part of the Republic, just to take over because he doesn't like the MP. My job, I was Chancellor. I had a job to balance the books. I make no apologies for balancing the books because we get about getting your house in order and having chips to eat for the rest of your life.
Okay, thanks for that, Javid. How is your relationship with BJ? Is it fixed now? With that, BJ's Boris Johnson, by the way.
Well, I'm a Conservative minister. I got appointed. My job is to represent constituents and to represent the Prime Minister, together with Faith.
Yeah.
And what happened before was Cummings, and where's Cummings now? He's gone because his name is Cummings.
He's coming and going. Yeah, okay. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not sure we
Be
quite.
clever enough to get the joke.
I'm not sure we quite got the joke, but yeah, there's a joke in there somewhere. One final question, Javid. As minister, what has been your favourite job so far?
There's been so many wonderful jobs. Any job in the ministry is terrific. I mean, Chancellor is great because you get to balance the books, make sure people aren't spending too much money on, I don't know, being a tax avoidance, I don't know, or I don't know, being a Home Secretary would be a great job because it's the two big jobs, health, it's terrific being a minister, and I'm just grateful to be back as a minister because I've been out of the cabinet for 15 years, and now to get a job, you never, when you leave, you don't know if you're going to come back, but when you come back, it's a great feeling, and I did a couple of years ago try and become Prime Minister, so it's great to be part of the cabinet that's leading on the vaccine rollout.
Right, Javid, well, that's it for today, but thank you so much for coming and joining us, and thanks for the interview. Hopefully we'll see you again, and good luck in your new position.
Yeah, hopefully when we come back we'll have the HS in a better order, and people can stop saying stupid stuff.
Okay.